Hello, hello. Last puzzle for today. This is the puzzle that we rolled over yesterday. I tried to play Too Close to Midnight and something Icarus, so now I had a preview of the shape of these, but I haven't played it at all. Let's see. We got a lot of things to place. They're kind of a full spectrum, all the way 0 to 12 in total. I don't immediately notice any big number. Oh, we only have 2 5s. That might be a useful limitation at some point. And we've got a fair number of everything else. Okay. The purple. It's got to be 4 of a kind, and then it can't be here because we only get 1 of each domino. So a purple, and a purple isn't going to play. We're going to have the double. Doesn't need to be zeros necessarily, but the double there. And then we can't have a double here, so we know that each of these goes down. So that might be enough limitation to start. We know the only way to make 12 in 2 is 2 6s. So it's going to be a 6 purple that we need at least 4 of and a doublet of. Do I have a 6-0? No. So it can't be that. We don't have enough 6s for it to be a 6-6. We would need all 4 of these plus 2 of these to be 6s, and we know that at least these 2 are already 6s. So another way to say that is we don't have 4 of them left. Well, we have 3. 3 of them left here, but that's not enough to make all 4 of the purple. That means it's either going to be 6 1s, 6 2s, or 6 3s. Do I have a 2-2 double domino, a doublet? No, so it's not that. 6 1 could do with a 1-1 here, as long as I have another 1. The only other one would be here. And if I did it that way, I would need to use the 6-2, but that does work out. So we're going to check back on 1s. It's nice to have something that works. How about a 6-3? That's not the orientation I needed. This. Do I have a 3-3 doublet? No. Okay, so it was going to be the 6 1s thing after all. 6 1, 6 2 to make the 5, because we had to play a 1-1 and a 1-3. That's nice to get off our chest. I've got 3 5s. Did I say earlier I had 2? Well, I've got 3 now. That's 6 of a kind. Very interesting. Let's see if I can say something about the staggering here. This green could have 3 different neighbors, right? It could go there, or there, or there. If it's here, do we run into problems? Not necessarily. We could have a 5-4, okay, bad example with the zeros. We could have a 5-1. We have a 5-2, a 5-3, or a 5-4. So we could have a 5-2, say. And then a 2-0. We don't have enough zeros for this anyway. We don't necessarily have to have a 5 green, though. We could have this. Pink green. Well, a remainder of 4 on pink green. A green green. A green something. Green purple, green cyan. So to keep away from having another green green. Like, I think that works. There's something I can say here, and it's kind of indirect, so I'm just going to try and find the right way to say it. By the time... we have to use a double green. Let's try and prove that out, okay? Ignoring the numbers on these dominoes, right? Like, either I place this cyan touching the green or the pink. If I do it touching the green, this square only has 1 neighbor now, so I'd have to place that. And now this square is a green only touching greens. So the green would be in play either there or there. If instead of that, I had the neighbor of the cyan be the pink, then this has two choices. If it goes up, that forces a green to be played here. If it goes right, it forces a green to be played in either of these positions. So there must be a green. So we need a doublet that we also have 6 of. We don't have 6 zeros at all. We don't have 6 twos at all. We don't have 6 threes at all. It's going to be 4s because we only have 3 5s and 3 6s left. Look, I know what you're thinking. Yes, we could have said that greens are 4s before doing any of that nonsense, but that's hardly... You're right, though. Because we can't have a 4-4 green, we gotta do a 4 purple. And the lowest you can put in a 10 out of 2 is a 4 for a 4 and 6. 5-4, 5-5, or 5-6. We don't have a 5-6. We don't have a 5-5. So the 5-4 has to get... That's not the right thing. I was saying it as though the greens were 5s. The greens are 4s. So a 4-6 still doesn't exist. A 4-5 does, a 4-4 does. So we could do either the... that is the doublet of green that we know gets used either there, or there, or there. So instead, it is going to be a 4-5. So we did do something useful out of that weird analysis of, like, there needs to be a double green and it can't be in one of these squares. Is that the quickest way? Probably not. Is it the quickest way with all that explanation? Definitely not. But it's fun. Let's see. A 5-4 obviously doesn't exist, so it's going to be a 5 into something that makes a 6. I'm guessing then the 5-2 would require yet another 4. Do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 remaining to make 7 between the green and the 1 and the blue? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 remaining. Yeah, so 5-2 would call for one more 4 than we have. Can't do that. The only other 5 is a 5-3. We can put that up there. And then it's going to be a 3-4. Which I better have. Yep, there we go. 2 that are equal. We'll come back to it. We still have 3 choices. 2. The 4-4 is going to be in use somewhere over there. We already used the 5-4. So now we know the sign has to go sideways. And it's going to be a 4-4 here. Or here. Okay. 5 something. 5-2 is the only remaining 5. 2-4. I was not sure because we can actually pick our poison, right? Like we can do that just as well as swapping the orientation of the 4-4 and the 4-2 as long as the 2 stays in the pink corner. And then the only remaining 4 is there. And we get to choose things. 6-3-3-0 works. Yeah, if we did a 6-6, that would require a 6-3. Doesn't work, so greater than 8 is going to be this. Equals is going to be 0-0. That one was satisfying. I'm glad. Thank you for the game, Ian. I'm going to pack this in and then, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to start the code on the web scraping part of this. At least get the puzzle for each day so that I can play it. Let's see if I can get that knocked out. Bye!